to Dad from Logann. Patrick, I believe, is her name.
Yes. There's another bag in it.
You wrapped him up a bag?
Spoiler.
And there's something. I don't remember what about it.
Well, we're going to all find out.
Okay.
4-piece screwdriver set. That's pretty cool.
What's a 4-piece?
It's cool.
You can make a screwdriver out of it, and it's got 4 different heads.
Can I light up?
I don't know.
It looks like it can.
Thank you very much, Logan.
Mom, you got 2 things for your gift.
Ooh.
But I didn't have enough money to get you 2 things, Daddy.
That's fine.
Ooh, we got the big one. Mom's Nola. It's a bag.
You can kind of look through the bag. It's hard to get out.
It's heavy. Oh, that's cute. Who's the best mom? Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
That's really cute.
Ow,
That's funny.
okay, here's another gift for you.
Okay. From Logann.
Another bag.
Oh, that's very pretty.
And to write some of your grocery lists. You can write anything you want.
Put little notes on there, like the little butterflies. Earrings and necklace. It says love. Oh, thank you, baby.
It has earrings.
It's very sweet. Yep. See, little heart earrings and a little necklace. Isn't that cute?
With heart earrings, and it's not.
It's cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Oh. To the greatest man that ever existed on the planet, ever, forever, and ever, and ever,
Is that what you
forever, from Space Cadet Nola, from the future and the past, somehow here stuck in the present.
Hold on. To Dad from Nola.
Oh. There's more than one thing in here.
What's that? It's black, so I got you something black. It was hard for you to find something, so I just found something for you. I just want it.
Is it a dog collar for me? Is this like wear a dog collar?
I think it's a luggage tag,
Oh, okay.
or it could be a dog collar.
Maybe it's a bracelet with a big paw. Like
That's
sportive.
cute, Nola.
That's cool.
I don't know. Oh, and also,
Yeah, you can write your name and your address and
let me
everything.
see.
That's what you do in case your dog gets lost.
Aw.
That's in case her daddy gets lost somewhere. They can return him to his
I
family.
guess I got you something that was a doggy.
That's awesome, though.
Oh, that's cute.
Aw.
And it's an ornament.
Oh, very cool.
Very cute.
Feel it. Speed.
Yeah, the beady stuff.
Mhm. Like Monk.
And feel
Like
it
that.
now. And I got a drawer one.
That's cute. Thank you.
Didn't you tell me you got
Okay,
a
you
girl
guys have to open. Hey,
in
Mommy, you have to open this too. This is
Okay.
for both of you.
From Logann to Mom and Dad. Thank you for my gifts.
Okay, let me. And this says.
What's that?
It's Logann, Mom, and
That's a comic.
Oh, we're looking at a comic?
No,
Awesome.
that's one of Daddy's things. A comic. I know that you like comics.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
a comic.
okay, comic. Logann and Mom.
That's cute.
Mhm. It doesn't even say no words. Oh, that's good. Okay. We'll put them together.
Merry
I didn't
Christmas.
get to color all of it.
Mom and Dad, you both make me so happy, especially when you kiss me. What's that say?
What?
Especially when you kiss me. You're the
Fresh or special to me.
parent to me? Pirate? Or are we special pirates?
No.
Special parents.
Parents. Yeah.
Yep. Merry Christmas, love Logan. And is that your whole family right
Yeah,
here?
and you can color that, and you guys can color that in.
Oh, cool, thanks.
Which one is you?
This one was you.
Yeah?
That's Mommy. That's Nola, and that one's me. Maybe because
You.
you're the littlest.
I like your outfit. Look, we all have hearts on us. Did you see that?
And this is for both of you guys to share.
Okay.
Again. And then kind of like do the basket.
Aww.
And look what's on the back of it. It's a magnet. It's a magnet of me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cute.
And my Christmas outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's cute, baby.
My teacher did not decorate Christmas. So then there's like a magnet of me. So then if you guys want to hang something up, there's a magnet of me.
Very
Aww.
cool.
We love that. Thank you, babe.
Welcome.
Thanks, Logan.
I knew you will like it.
To milk from Cookie. And I thought I was the cookie.
That's fun. So you can just the movie.
A Christmas paper. I've never seen that before.
Brenda Walsh. Brenda Walsh.
Yeah. What was that, like a Hallmark movie she did? Cool. We will watch that, won't we?
What is it?
The Christmas caper.
Who's caper? Who's that?
Caper is like a thief, right? You know what caper is?
Caper is something that goes down.
No. Usually associated with some kind of.
Well, she has a little girl behind her.
To the genderless gender. From the feminist non-binary.
I thought that you guys would say each other's names.
We are saying each other's names
not
lovingly.
It's not your name.
Lovingly. The Door is Ajar, a Bill Hicks book. Very cool.
I don't know if you've ever seen that book before.
Don't know anything about it. Bill Hicks was a comedian / philosopher. And this, I guess, is maybe
Basically,
a
it's this
breakdown.
guy breaking down his philosophies.
Yeah, breaking down his philosophies.
Mhm.
That'll be awesome.
If you got that for me, I would not read that ever. Well, I would not.
Well, you might at some point. It's not quite yet.
It's just not appropriate 6-year-old gift. To swim, jog, hike, from run, backflip, go.
I thought those were some pretty cool. I was kind of particularly proud of that one.
That was pretty good. You got done yourself.
What is that?
Oh, it's a Madeline Perot.
What
I
is
haven't
it?
heard any of her stuff in a while.
I can't
I
hear
don't think I have this.
I
The
can't-
jazz singer that Mommy likes.
Oh,
Very cool. Thank you, baby.
shoot.
To Ren from Stimpy.
Speaking of Ren and Stimpy, we need to get back to our show.
Love Lake.
Brenda Walsh. Brenda Walsh. Everett.
Look at that, Christopher Lloyd.
I'm
Never
not
seen
gonna-
that before either.
I'm not going to watch that ever.
To Jim from Debbie.
It says love Debbie, doesn't it?
Yeah, but what you want me to heart everything like we're on the internet? To Jim, heart Debbie. Butterfly, Kiss kiss face. Poop emoji.
Mhm.
Serial killing coloring. Anti-color therapy book.
Ooh, let me see. I would
There's
love,
Ted Bundy.
I want to color.
There's Ed Gein.
I would love.
See,
You would love to
see
color
his
this
little
one?
thing he's got hanging.
Yes, I would love to color.
You want to color this one? There's Charles Manson.
Let me see. I do want to color. Even though pictures. I still do.
These are more grown-up colorings.
There's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, I can color if I want.
Have you ever seen this before?
No.
I can color whatever I want to.
I was hoping they didn't have that at the shop. With you being at Mavericks makes it tough, you know.
Zodiac Killer. There's John Wayne Gacy, the killer clown. Look, Logan. That's cool. Yeah, I never seen that.
Two birdwing from Pigfoot.
I want a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What
And
kind?
Stimpy t-shirt.
Let me see.
That's cute.
That way, if you want your mom to rock some Ren and Stimpy with you sometime, you know.
Do you
It's
like
available.
Ren and Stimpy, Mama? Mom, do you like Ren and Stimpy?
I do. It's cool.
From the Swamp Queen to the Voodoo King. Oh wow.
I don't think you have any of this on vinyl.
What is it?
It's a goat horror record.
That's cool.
Carving out the Eyes of God record. That's awesome.
I thought that was one of the ones you liked more, so.
Mm-hmm. I like this album. Score, dude. That's dope. That way I can jam some metal. Who needs a God, man? You've got to say that.
That's a what now?
Too censored. From censored.
Yeah, that was too much what I was going to put on
Uh-huh.
there. Mm-mm.
Your thoughts were going overboard, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Brenda Walsh. Brenda Walsh.
Your daddy's filling me up with the Hallmark movies. Oh, it is for real a Hallmark movie.
That's not cool.
Crowning the big one.
That's the only type of movie she's doing.
It's not supposed to be a boring movie.
I have no idea. I'm sure it'll be
they,
cute
they
enough.
made it just to be boring. They was
I'm
like, what
sure
could be the
it'll be
most boring
cute.
movie we could make? And they made that one.
I'm never gonna watch that.
To God from Genesis.
Excuse me.
Punk Rock Jesus.
Have you ever read that?
I read one or two issues that I had.
Yeah. Did you
Mhm.
not enjoy what you read of it? It's
Uh,
just the artwork looked really cool and the
Like I said,
claims of it.
I think I
sounded
only
good.
ever had like issue 1 and like issue 6 or something, so I never got to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll read it now.
But I know you like having your collected editions now.
Yeah, that's
That would
nice.
look nice on your shelf.
Mhm. Thank you, baby. Punk Rock Jesus is amazing. The series is about two girls, Nola and Logann, who grow spines on their foreheads and have strong backs right on their faces.
They start busting their backs and breaking walls with their heads until it hatches like a Hatchimal and birds fly out of their ears. A brilliant, emotional, and epic, heartbreaking ride into the universe of Inglewood, Ohio.
That is not true. That is not the thing.
With shout out to Dayton, son.
Okay.
Mm.
To Betamax from VHS.
What does it say?
Oh wow, puts it all the way back. Betamax from VHS. You know what a tape is, right? That's a VHS.
Yeah, it's probably
Oh, isn't that lovely? This is Mazzy Star. He's one of Mommy's favorite singers.
Is it a record?
And this is a wonderful record.
Well, it's a good thing that you got a record player.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I got that. His head gave me a little heads up that he was getting Mommy a record player.
That is.
So Mommy needed to have at least a record to spin on it that was dope.
Dreamy psychedelic affair. That sounds about right. That's how I would describe that. Well, while we're on that tip,
From Nina Wu-Tang to Old Dirty Patrick. That's a good one. Old Dirty Patrick.
figured you needed a classic for the collection.
Let me see here.
Wu-Tang, 36 chambers.
That's boring.
You don't know nothing about that. Say
You've
that's
listened
boring.
to it before.
Oh, I don't
You
So
don't
I
say
it's boring.
you don't say something's boring that you don't. You know what? Method Man might come choke you out while you're sleeping now. And you know what? RZA is
You're
very
gonna give me
disappointed.
nightmares.
And the Jizzit, look at them. Look at those dirty Shaolin ninjas ready to get you. You better watch what you say about the Wu. They can hear. They got ears everywhere.
You're gonna give me nightmares.
Well, Wu-Tang Clan's gonna give you nightmares, but you know what? Wu-Tang is for the babies.
Yep, Wu-Tang loves the children.
There you go.
To me, from you. Oh, here you go.
Brenda Walsh. Brenda Walsh.
Kiss Me Deadly. It's another movie I've never heard of before. That'll be fun.
Like I said, her collection's fairly small, and then at a certain
Yeah.
point, she went straight to TV movies.
Right.
So,
Well, she was, a really good actress in the 90s. To the massage queen from The Window King.
That makes sense. Now I'm a massage one.
You got that one, huh?
And Daddy is a window cleaner, so there's that.
Oh, more Madeline Peru. Nice. Yeah. The more recent one. I don't think I've heard this. I only had one of her albums before.
I remember the cover of the one you had,
Mhm.
where she was like in that dress sitting there, so I just knew not
Yeah.
to get that one. See, I thought you had two,
I don't think I do.
but that's why I
I
was
think
like,
I
I
just
don't
have
know.
one. So we're dwindling them down.
To the preacher from Tulip.
Nola. You mean toilet paper?
Yeah. Yep. She meant to the plunger from toilet paper.
Yep, that's what I meant.
What is
KRS-One, Return of the Boom Bap album.
How many tracks are on it? Just 3?
No, 7.
Oh, okay.
They got
A,
whoop, whoop.
A side.
It's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Sound of the beast.
I didn't think you had any Chris on.
I don't. It's first.
So I was like, well, I'm just gonna stick with.
Hey, you know what though? It looks like there's there's another vinyl in there. Like I said, this is the full album.
Oh, okay.
This has got it is the full album.
Nice.
That's why I thought at first when it was
I
7, I
wasn't
was like,
sure.
maybe
The
it's a
description was vague.
type of single or something, but with all different songs. But no, it's the entire album. Dope. That's the teacher. She assigned that to the preacher.
Mommy, want me to give this to you? Want me to
No,
give it
not
to
right
you?
now. Blueberry yum yum.
Blueberry yum.
Or monster. Nice.
Brenda Walsh. Brenda Walsh is in
This
the
show
first
is
season.
really terrible.
She's in the first season. Brenda Walsh.
I mean, this is a really bad show.
Boom!
but
You
thank
got
you.
it. You got that really
Is
bad.
it a really bad show?
It's terrible. Brenda Walsh.
Is it really, Mama?
You got left over there. Saint of Killers. Too much.
Mommy, where's
And we're
Daddy's
kind of
other
in the same
presents
vein.
at? They're in this bag because it's
Ah, that's a lovely one.
Now that was a record.
That's Bjork.
What is it?
It's Bjork. It's a record.
You're getting good ones.
Yeah.
Debut record.
This is
It's
her
a very
original.
good record.
There's so many good songs on this. We'll have fun dancing to this one. You girls will like this. Thank you, baby. Should I go ahead and give you this one?
Alright, I'll give you this one first.
That looks like a sheep. Of a.
Who's the tune from?
To Brenda Walsh from Dylan McKay.
Brenda Walsh. Brenda Walsh.
Oh.
For real.
You know, this is the
You got a
only
Barbie.
Barbie doll that I remember buying with my own money, because my neighbor must have dropped money outside of his house, but I was riding my bike and I found $20, and my mom was telling me how we were too broke to go buy any toys, and I ran in the house with my $20. I need to go to Myers right now. Take me to Myers, and she did. Papa drove me to Myers like late at night when he was ready to go to bed. And he bought me that Barbie doll.
Whatever happened to your original Brenda Walsh?
She is, I don't know, probably up in the attic with all the other ones, I imagine.
I look like the Barbie doll. What? I like Barbie dolls.
One of these days I'm going to give you guys my Barbie dolls, but you have to be a little bit older.
See, now
Ooh, baby
mommy's got her
suit.
mint condition Brenda Walsh in the box. That way she can, on some night when she's crying and eating all this chocolate, she can just open it and go back to her childhood and
Oh,
smell
God.
her little nylon hair. Brenda.
Your daddy's crazy.
No, I just assumed that you didn't have this and you haven't had it forever. And that's why I was like, that'd be wild. Kind of drop some old.
Yeah. Like I said, that was the only Barbie doll I remember buying for myself. I had a lot of Barbie
Well,
dolls.
and now it's the only Barbie doll I've ever bought for you.
That's cute. Thank you, baby. You ready for this one?
Looks like a record player shape.
To Squirrel Boy, Love, Tippy Toe.
Be careful. A little bit delicate. Yeah, it was a little bit ripped when I opened it.
because you're supposed to cut it all the way. You don't open 2 sides, you open 3 sides.
But it's down in the corner, so you won't really see it when it's framed. It needs to be framed.
What
I
is
couldn't find it.
Squirrel Darrick. It's a daddy of Squirrel Girl.
But Daddy, Tippy Toe doesn't have its mouth or its bow tie.
Well, maybe it's not Tippy Toe. Maybe it's Toppy T. Daddy's. Oh, Craig
They
Bold.
did really
That's
good on
Craig
her-
Boldman that did
They
that.
did really good on your hair.
That's Craig that did yours.
That's cool. He did really good on your hair. Like,
That's killer.
where's even ours at? Where's ours at?
I figure before you go
But it's
full
Squirrel
cosplay,
Boy. It's Squirrel Boy style.
before you go full cosplay, I figure
Get an idea of
get
what
an
it.
idea of what you're working with.
That's great. Squirrel Darrick.
And that's an original. There's only one of those in existence.
Yep. That's awesome. That's funny. Does that look like Daddy?
Unless somebody else, well, your hair. Unless somebody else picks out Squirrel, then
Does that kind of look like Daddy then?
kind of does.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Would you read that comic, Squirrel Darrick? Huh? You'd read that one?
I read Niki, girl too.
That's fun.
Sewing needle from series thread.
When's the last time you got that on her? Ooh, look, another box.
Yeah, it's a pretty box.
Let me see. I bet there's stuff inside of it.
It feels like there is. It's kind of heavy.
I like the same box.
Open it delicately. I don't know what's inside of this box.
Gotta be careful. with
I
that.
know what it is.
I'm working on it. Oh. Collection of embossed designs. This is one of his limited edition things that he did.
Who is it? Who's
James
that?
Jean.
Who's that signed by?
Can I see one, please? That looks like a lion, actually.
Little bat.
Let me see.
There's no bat.
Ooh, you got a card.
Well, they all have cards. They're little postcards, or
Oh. What is which one is inside?
those are just the envelopes. Those are just empty envelopes.
Oh.
Oh no, they're not. Look, just envelopes. Look, honey. He's got a design printed inside of each envelope. Look,
Mm-hmm.
the same design in all of
There's
them.
15 of them there.
Oh, look, there's different images. That's cool. These are 5 of each.
You alright over here?
Well, you got the chair squeaking.
What'd
Damn.
you do to that
girl.
chair?
I can't squeak, that's what I'm doing.
There's another one. That one looks like waves. Look, Nola. It's like waves.
Ooh, this one has a bar. This swimming Barbie outfit can go with our Barbie. I want to take that swimming club.
You can take her bathing suit.
I want to have the Barbie. I want to have the swimming thing because it's a toy Barbie. And I want to have the swimming suit
Oh,
toy.
Let's see.
Sorry,
I think.
like,
What?
No, I was just thinking about how much those were on the card.
I want that Barbie bathing suit, Mama.
I don't remember seeing those on his stuff. Did he just launch those?
Well,
recently?
he called me on the phone
Oh, yeah.
and he made them just for you. It's, you know. And then he was like, well, if I'm going to make some for Nikki, I might as well let some other people get some too. So He sent you number 436 because that's his lucky number.
I like 436. It's got a nice ring to it. Niki in the back of the boxes.
Put the back on this.
Let's see.
Those are beautiful. Should I keep the original packaging?
Maybe.
Thank you, baby. Merry Christmas.
Gross. Your mom kissed me.
Get over
What do you
it.
think, girls? Squirrel Darrick?
Funny. How does he draw that good of a tail?
He's a really good drawer.
I wish I could draw that good.
You can. Just get a little practice.
Yep.
So you think Craig Boldman draws pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I hit him up about that, I'm sure he was thinking like, oh, I want a Deadpool or a Hulk.
Yeah.
I was like, can you draw him as Squirrel Girl?
Scoreboard.
Yeah.
Actually, scored Eric.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
said Squirrel Girl,
Well, he did.
but
he,
you know,
he made
he
it.
made it a boy because
Yeah.
you're a boy. So
Yeah.
that's what it should have been. I mean, if you
Yeah.
put boobs and a skirt on you,
That would have been a little
it would
strange.
have lost luster.
Yeah. I mean, it still would have been cool, but it would have been a different type of cool.
I want that big suit from your Barbie. We want to play with the Barbie.
You have your own Barbie baby.
There's your little card.
Oh, well, I don't have that big. Well, I don't have nothing like a bathing suit.
This
It's
little
got her from Full House.
Yeah, this chick is a good actress. I like her. She was in Little Big Lies, but the overall the show. Like I remember watching the first couple of
I
episodes.
think
of
you
it.
got mommy a trees card.
Tis the season.
Let me see.
There's nobody else who's wished a merrier Christmas than you. Niki, Merry Christmas from the outer depths of inner space. It smells like really good chicken here. Pretty sure I just ate a piece of an asteroid. I love you. It's a classic daddy Christmas
Can we open
card.
up our cards? Yeah, we didn't do ours yet. They're still in the tree.
Well, you know why? Because your cards, the longer they sit in the tree, the stronger their legs get. And then while you're sleeping, they'll just crawl down your throat. They'll hatch in your belly. And then when you go to the bathroom, you'll poop out a bunch of cards.
Yeah! That's not true.
But then you'll get to open a lot of cards. A lot. Like you get like 500 cards in your belly, and they almost blow you right off the toilet. They come out so fast, but they're dry and clean. It's not like gross. You're just thinking it's gross. Not every time you poop stuff out.
We need to grab
It's
the
not
cards.
gross every time.
We need to grab the cards.
It's not gross every
She
time.
said that just reinforced her decision that she needs her card now.
I need the card.